Hey guys, Wesley Smith here, Tree Service Digital with another episode of Tree Service Marketing Profits. Hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to do a quick overview demo of Arbostar, which is a tree service, tree care industry related software that helps you organize your business, right? It helps everybody in the business be on the same page, helps organize your business, your accounting, your crew, your invoicing, your estimates, and it plugs right into QuickBooks as well. So I was pretty impressed by everything that it did. So I wanted to put together a quick little demo of it. You may be kind of wondering, what should I do next in my tree service business? Like, we're kind of disorganized. We have 2 or 3 crews. We're starting to kind of, really try to organize our business and grow it. And the quickest way that I've seen our successful clients grow their business typically is just by being really well organized, having everything in one place. And a system like Arbostar, there's several other competitors out there too. There's one called Jobber, and then there's other ones like Arbor Single Ops, and different ones like that. But a lot of them are starter, and then you kind of outgrow them at some point. They don't do as much as you need them to do once you get a little bit larger. And so with Arbostar, you really can't outgrow this software. It's got GPS for your trucks. It's got an app for the smartphone, so you can download it, and everybody in the field that's on your team, the crew leaders, your general manager, people out in the field, your office manager, the owner, you, the sales guys, everybody has got access to this application with Arbostar on their phone. And so everybody can kind of be synced up with the schedule for the day, the route, and the coordinates measurement to like job to job. Let's say you got 6 jobs with 2 different crews in one day. Everybody knows where to go first, second, third. It's got mapping software for the trees in residential customers' yards, for commercial applications, etc. So it's just huge what it can do, and it's really easy and intuitive to get to learn. So I want to do a quick demo on it. I actually did a demo with Arbostar myself because I always like to put out things, tools, and different things like that on the podcast here at Tree Service Marketing Profits, not only about marketing, but how you can actually grow your business profitably and predictably by just having the right things in place to where it just makes it easier to manage your business. Because after a certain amount of time, you've got certain personnel, you've got people at your business, and if everybody's not on the same page, it's just pretty tough. Like, using sticky notes and regular yellow pads of paper works if you're in the office, but then the guys outside in the field don't see what you're seeing and what you're doing. So this just helps you update your client database, all of that stuff. So let's go kind of through what this looks like. This is Arbostar. It's all business processes under one roof. So you really don't need anything else for your tree service business. And again, if you're already using QuickBooks or some sort of accounting software, this will kind of integrate with that seamlessly. So you kind of can integrate your system with your accounting system with Arbostar in general. If you want to find them online, you can just go to Arbostar. There's no R in Arbo. It's just arbostar.com. Just do a quick search for Arbostar on Google. You'll see their website. You can click on it, and on this homepage here, it kind of just goes through all the different elements that it does for your business. It's got your customer relationship manager with the database, field and equipment management, your business analytics, accounting and finance, payment processing, payroll, IP and text message integration. So you can text your clients, hey, we're on the way. We'll be there in 20 minutes. It's got automatic follow-ups on estimates that you put out in the field, different things like that. So you're always going to be able to keep up with your crew and your sales guys and everything else. Quality assurance, human capital management, which is your crew and personnel management, and then enterprise planning as well. So it just helps you grow your business. It's really awesome with your map view. You got scheduling and dispatching, so you can actually schedule all of your jobs for the day, like I was talking about before. Let's say you got 6 or 8 for the day already, and you're going to be all over the city, right? This helps you kind of map out your day with each one of your crews on the 3-4 jobs they're doing each. You got pricing and quoting in there, and it actually has automatic follow-up with estimates that your sales guys give out. So if your sales guys go on an appointment, right, and they write an estimate, that's going to be $2,700 for this project. For us to remove this tree, trim and prune these other trees, and haul everything off, it's $2,700. They leave that with the client. They email it to the client right from the app that they're doing on the site, and then the client gets the email and text message, and then it also will follow up with them on the parameters that you set. So typically like 3 to 5 days later, it'll send them a follow-up. Hey, just want to make sure you got the estimates. If you have any questions, we're ready to book it for you. Let me know. And then it'll follow up with them again in a week or so. It's also got the integrated database manager, so you can actually put all of your clients in there as you're doing these appointments and estimates, right? So if you're doing marketing, this is what we always kind of run into with our clients. If we're doing marketing and you're producing 50, 75, 100, 150 leads every single month coming into your business, you need a way to organize that, all that data, right? So everybody's name, email, phone number, address, and kind of what type of estimate you gave them needs to be in one central spot. And so if you have an office manager or personnel that answers the phone for your tree service business, they can enter that information into Arbostar each call that comes in. And then next time somebody calls, maybe 6 months later, they've got another project, you guys can look them up. Hey, Sally, yeah, it looks like we took care of 2 of your trees last time. What is it that you need this time? And it's just more of a personal approach. You guys kind of know your clients better. So it's really, really cool. It's got communication between everybody in your office and with your clients, GPS tracking, fleet management, HR management, so using an HR plugin for you, accounting, finances, detailed reporting. So every month you can see like where your expenses went, how much revenue you produced based on the invoices and the signed contracts that you got from those estimates. Activity log, you can track like how many estimates you gave versus how many you closed. Just all this really cool stuff. And if you see right here is kind of a dashboard of a calendar, kind of what went down per salesperson, per crew, different things like that. Did you collect? Did you not collect? And it has everything in here that you need. I mean, it's just so robust of everything it has. They've got a lot of huge clients that use this already. And I think, you guys would love that. It would be so great for your business to organize it. So I kind of just wanted to go through this with you really quick. So here's kind of a presentation, kind of a PowerPoint. It's completely unique and the most advanced business management platform for the tree care and landscaping industry. So you can really kind of modify it, customize it per your needs. You start off with like a lower plan to really get used to it. And just kind of keep your client database in one spot, all the communications. But they help arborists organize their businesses through facilitated scheduling and accounting by making their workflow easier from quoting to invoicing and by analyzing all business data to track profit and loss. So it just does so many things for you, and a lot of it's automatic. So you just put the numbers in, how much was this job? Enter, did you collect, how many you did that day. So it'll kind of do your weekly revenue, your monthly revenue, minus your expenses if you wanted to use it for that. But it also just integrates with QuickBooks. If you're already using QuickBooks, it'll basically pull the data from QuickBooks into Arbostar for a quick view there as well. So the Arbostar solution is designed with a modern business in our minds and our clients' interest in our hearts. So you can see right here, here's the application view. So you really just go to Google Play Store if you're on Android, or if you're on a Apple device, you literally just go download the application, put it on your phone, and then now you're talking to the people in the office doing the scheduling, answering the phones, and you can shoot off text messages through the app to the clients. Hey, we're 15 minutes away. We're on the way. Different things like that just make your business so streamlined and so organized, and it just gives you that appearance of professionalism to the clients. And that's what helps you grow ultimately, because people love a really good experience, right? Clients do. The best solution on the market for the tree care and landscaping industry, Arbostar is robust, secure, and dependable cloud-based business management platform that maximizes the growth, saves the time, and increases the revenue of an arborist company of all sizes. So any tree service company size, whether you got one crew and you're looking to grow to 2 crews, 3 crews, 5 crews, several $1 million, you won't outgrow Arbostar. It just has the expanding capabilities to really kind of grow with your company and kind of grow as you go. It's got workflow automation, better team coordination, so everybody out in the field is on the same page. There's no where's so-and-so, or what tree are we supposed to take down, or any of that stuff. Like, you can mark them with the GPS system on Arbostar while you're out in the field giving the estimate, and then they know exactly what to do. So it reduces your scheduling time, increase in workforce with your subcontractors, helps you manage those guys, increased customer satisfaction because the communication is second to none. You're sending people notices you're on the way. You're letting them know the invoice. They can click on the invoice and just pay digitally. They don't have to print out something, write a check. A lot of people just like to do things online these days. This gives you that convenience factor to your clients, right? You say, hey, just click on the invoice. You can just pay right there with a credit card. You don't have to worry about sending us a check or meeting up with us to pay. Real-time visibility into the field operations. Resource optimization, increased operational efficiency for sure, because everybody knows what everybody's doing. Improvement in work order completion rate. So if you do go give estimates, you're going to sign and close more of them because this system follows up automatically. So when your sales guys or arborists are out there in the field giving these estimates of $2,000, $4,000, $8,000 on these jobs, it's hard to keep up with all the estimates you've given, right? If you don't have some sort of system. This thing will automatically follow up with text message and with email to each one of the clients after you give that estimate. And if they sign the order, pay you a deposit, it'll stop with the follow-ups. And then from there, you're scheduling the work to go finish it out. So it just reduces all your costs too with a lot of other different things. So there's an integrated CRM where you can, create your sales targets and tasks for your team. You automate the communication of when you're on the way, when you're leaving, when you're going to collect the invoice. It's got service reminders, sales notifications and follow-ups, an easy to access client service file. That way you can always see what you did last, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago for each client. It's got a map, real-time view of your leads, your crew, and your equipment location. I mean, it's awesome. You know where everybody's at. You know what's going on. You don't have any of these questions in your head of like, where's everybody doing or, where are they at? Scheduling and dispatching. System will build an efficient service schedule. GPS tracking. So you can track all of your vehicles. There's no guessing of where everything is anymore. It's got a built-in phone system and texting communication platform, SMS communication. So you can actually, again, you can send text messages to your crew members, clients when you're on the way, anybody. It's everybody synced up to this system. Fleet management, so you can manage your entire fleet of trucks, chippers, everything. Estimating, the system determines the right price using artificial intelligence based on location, crew size, and equipment required. You can also do your own estimates manually, easily as well. So invoicing, easily view outstanding invoices. If somebody has not paid, that becomes kind of a job in itself, right? To track down everybody that hasn't paid their invoice or completed the invoice. Maybe they paid a third or they paid 2/3 and you're still waiting to collect the last part. This system will automatically notify and follow up to get your pay, get your clients to pay the rest of it. And it does your finances as well. So you got HR management, activity log on what's been going on for the day, detailed reporting. So you get to see real time, like what's going on in a report fashion as well. And it does credit card processing. So you don't even have to really worry about paying for credit card processing, aside from what, like maybe right now you're using Square or one of the other credit card processing systems and it's already costing you. Well, Arbostar's already got it built in. So you don't have to have a separate system for that. And then it does your accounting. And then the mobile app is just for really super convenient access. So you download it to your phone and literally it does probably 95% of what the online version does on the computer. And so while you're out in the field, you can still communicate. You can still see outstanding invoices. You can see estimates. You can text the clients. I mean, everybody knows what's going on at all times, which just makes your business more efficient. This way, this is really the only way, in my opinion, if you want to grow a business, and you want to have a business that has 3 crews, 4 crews, 5 crews, and get up to 3, 4, 5, $10 million tree service business, you have to be super organized. Otherwise, you just have too many leaks, too many leaks of communication, too many leaks of revenue, too many invoices that fall through the cracks, estimates that don't get followed up on. There's just too much of that going on. So when you have a very efficient system to plug into and everybody's on the same sheet of music every day, it just makes everything so much easier and it actually allows you to scale your business. Otherwise, you're kind of just shooting in the dark, and people have grown a business the other way, but you still have to be organized even if you're going to do it with paper. But why do everything with paper? If you just learn the tool, everybody in your team can learn the tool. And that can just be kind of part of your training when you first get started is learn the Arbostar tool when you bring on new crew members. So you can prioritize safety with Arbostar. It's got all different kind of things you can schedule and modules and stuff like that. All these other cool little add-on things like near-miss accident forms with the missing accident reporting forms module. Your employees can also promptly report on major situations, allowing you to always be aware of what's happening. Estimator statistics. So if you got sales guys, right, and they're out there giving estimates in the field, you can see which sales guys are the most efficient, which ones are closing the most revenue, closing the highest percentage of estimates given. And what their sales closing ratio is. And that's pretty good to see as well if you're trying to keep sales guys on board and things like that, like who's producing, who's not. Sometimes it can be tough to keep up with that. You've got a cool plug-in tree inventory. This is pretty awesome too. I thought this was pretty awesome. So if you do like commercial work or even residential, somebody's got a big property with lots of trees, You can create, manage, and use your own inventory with ease. So it's basically a pre-installed tree base that has like an aerial view of the GPS satellite. So it actually sees the trees from the Google Earth satellite view. And it may not just be Google Earth. It's just an Earth satellite that comes down. And you can see in this particular picture on this presentation, I mean, look at that, how clear it is. So it's coming from a satellite, and this image will show you the trees that are on site, and you know which tree to trim, remove, prune, spray, whatever it is that you're doing out in the field to these trees. You can mark these, and then your crew has zero questions about which tree it is, right? It's actually coordinated to that specific tree from the inventory of the tree inventory system. So like your crew's going to know what to do. There's not going to be any like missing steps or their questions out when they get out there. And their customer service is amazing. I mean, you can call Arbostar, you can email Arbostar, and committed to deeply understanding your business and the challenges. And they just want to make your life easier with this system. I mean, as any system, no system's perfect, but they do have really, really great support that I found too, because I've tested it a few times. And they always answer the phone and get back with you right away. So your office staff can always be on top of that kind of thing too. But they go through an onboarding phase with you if you sign up with them, and pretty much just help you get everything up to par and plug in the most important things from the beginning, so you can kind of start using it, getting more familiar with it, and then eventually you just keep expanding all the things you're using it for. And then it just becomes like this asset for your business. And if you ever want to sell your business, let's say your goal is to build it up to $3 million and then sell it, a tool like this makes it exponentially easier to sell your company down the road if you were looking to do something like that, just simply because all your clients are in the database. All of your revenue numbers are in the database. All of your personnel people are in the database. You know, you've got a system to track everything, organize everything. And so you're going to get a huge return on investment with something like this, because you can actually see a path and a clear road to growing your business. Otherwise, there's just no way to do it, you know, if you don't have that. So here's a couple of those statistics that they've got at the bottom of this presentation. So by using this system, they see a reduction in drive time by about 35%, because everybody knows exactly where to go to and from point A to point B each job. Increase of equipment uptime by 20%, because you've got systems and processes to keep your tools and your trucks and everything maintained. Improvement in technical productivity by 33%. MHR calculations increase the productivity of the crew by 15%. You got marketing analytics help to decrease customer acquisition costs by 30%. And again, the follow-up tools are going to help tremendously with getting more of those estimates that you give in the field to turn into paying customers, because follow-up is the key to any business. Automatic follow-up sales confirmation increased by 20% when people plug this in, just simply because there is a process for follow-up. And it actually text messages the client and it emails the client. So I don't know what else you could possibly do to get a better response than that, because we see this all the time with our marketing. If you're texting and emailing with the follow-up, you're going to significantly increase the people that move forward with your services, because a lot of people want to do it. They just were busy for a few days or just kind of put it on the back burner. And those follow-ups come in and they're like, you know what, let's go ahead and get it done now. So really, really helps. And it helps reduce company expenses by average of 12% just right out of the gate. So if you think about it, if you're doing $1 million a year and your expenses are, you know, for various tools and processes and procedures, let's say they're 10%, they're $100,000 for some of your expenses, this will reduce that by 12% right out of the gate, easily paying for the service. So they got a lot of reviews and ratings. You can see them online if you want to. Again, you could go to this website and they've got their partners on here. They've got testimonials on here, testimonial of tree doctors, frequently asked questions, blogs, different things like that. So it's really, really cool. And I just thought it was something that I really wanted to bring to you guys' attention. Just because it helps organize your business and it helps you kind of predictably grow your business along with the marketing. So if you're doing a lot of marketing, getting a lot of leads, putting a lot of customer information into a database or like in a Google Drive sheet or Excel spreadsheet, you need to get a system like this, because it's going to put all that on steroids, right? And it's going to get you on the fast track to growing your business. Whereas if you do the same thing you're doing now for a year or two, you're not going to get that much further ahead. If you use a system like this for the next year or two, you're going to exponentially grow your database, your client database, your communications are going to improve tremendously. You're going to sign more estimates that are given in the field. You're going to reduce windshield time because you're going to have a system that kind of coordinates your stops every day. I mean, it's awesome. It does all of this stuff for you. And then everybody's going to be appreciative of that in your business because they're all going to like it too. So if you want to get a demo with these guys, just go ahead and get on their website here, which is arbostar.com. I'll have it in the show notes of the podcast episode that you're listening to, or on the YouTube channel. I'll have everything in the description of the YouTube video where you can click on the link, book a demo with them. I've also got a nice discount code. If you enter this discount code, if you do end up ordering the service, it'll give you a percentage off of your monthly billing with Arbostar. So we've kind of come into an arrangement together because I was really impressed with the system when I did a demo a good couple of weeks ago. And I'm excited to bring it to my audience because it's a really, really good system, Arbostar. And it's very robust. It does everything you need to grow your company. And so I've got a discount code. It's TSD 02021. So TSD 0202. Actually, it's TSDO 2021. TSDO 2021. And I'll put this in the description as well, where you can just copy and paste it. If you're checking out, buying Arbostar, getting set up with a trial or anything like that, you can just enter in this code and you can copy and paste it. So it'll be in the show notes of the podcast episode or in the YouTube video. If you have any questions, you can give me a shout, or I can put you in touch with a demo person at Arbostar. But again, you can go to their website, arbostar.com, and at the very, very top right, if you're watching this video, you can see the tab there. It says request a demo, schedule one there, and then use our discount code for a better price monthly on it. So hope you got some value out of this. Excited to share Arbostar, what all it does for tree service companies, and trying to bring some good value to our listeners here at Tree Service Marketing Profits. Hope everybody has a good day. And until next time, we'll talk to you then. Thanks a lot.